Okay, come back to this new document here. So you can see there's a name here, my new project, the name that you given just now. Okay, and then let me explain some the view of this Illustrator. So on the left hand side, this toolbar here, all those icon is called tools. Okay? Maybe in future I ask you to choose your pen tools. You see, you can hear the tools, right? It's always on the left hand side. Pen tools, pen brush tool, and then there's a shape builder tools. Everything is here. Okay, so this is a toolbar here, and on the right hand side, this is called panel, color panel, color guide panel, swatches panel. Everything is here. It's called panel here. So let's say maybe in later I ask you, can you open your color panel? You say, hey, which one is the color panel? It's everything looks the same for me because it's just icon, right? So you can mouse over, again you wait for the while, and then the description will come up, color. But it quite you need time to recognize those panel, those icon. So what you do, always I ask my student to go to window. From here, you can turn on from this as well. You click on color, and the color panel come out. Okay, and every single panel, they always most of them have a more options panel. That means you can expand more about this panel. So these are very basic panel. So when you say I want to view more about this color panel, you can go for this small triangle here, and then you can show options. All the show options are more options of this panel will show you. So after you choose more options, they will have a mixer for this CMYK. Remember, you are using CMYK, so the mixer we're going to use CMYK. Okay, so there's two parts to fill color for your object. When you create an object, we always have two parts to fill color. Okay, in Illustrator, So the first is called fill. You see, there's a fill. You mouse over, you wait for the file. Wait for the while. It's fill. Behind here, you mouse over for the while. It's stroke. Okay. So when you change color now, the fill is in front. You change color. You click on those spectrum here, the color you want, or you can expand more. Because this may be too small for you. The color spectrum here, you can expand. And then you click on the tones that you want. Okay, and then you say, oh, I'm changing the color for this fill. But notice here, this fill and this is the same. You see, the both is changing. Okay, it's the same thing. It's only the difference is very small and very big. That's all. Okay, you don't take it as a different thing. So I'm changing my color for the fill. How about I want to change my stroke? My stroke look black. I want it maybe a yellow color for the stroke. You have to make it in front first. You mouse over to the stroke. You click on it. It come in front. So once it's come in front, you can change color for them. Okay. So what is the purpose of changing stroke and fill color? Now, I have decided my fill color and my stroke color. Okay. So I want something like rectangle. I want to draw a rectangle with this color now. I use my rectangle tool here. Okay, I select rectangle tool. I mouse over here. Okay, you click and you drag. You create a rectangle and release the mouse. See, the fill is basically the same that you choose for this fill. But how about stroke? You can't see the stroke, right? The stroke, the thickness of the stroke, you have to increase by here. So, how many points, what is the point size you want for your stroke? Okay, you can decide that. Okay. So, after you draw this rectangle, can you move this rectangle? Okay. Remember, now I want to emphasize on selecting the object now. It's very important, basic for Illustrator. You want to move something, use selection tool. Okay? You mouse over here. Okay, you click, you can drag anywhere you want. You click, you hold on the mouse, you move the mouse. It's moving. It's moving. Right? It's moving, huh? So how about if I change color now? Okay? I click, I release the mouse, okay, and then I change color. See the field, if you change the color for the field, the object is changing accordingly to the color you pick. Right? How about, can you change the color for the stroke? Make sure the stroke here come in front, and you can choose the color for your stroke. Okay, good. So you're able to change this object with the color that you want because this object is remain selected. Let's say this object is not selected. See what happened? If I say not selected, that means what? I'm using the same tools, selection tools. I click on the empty part anywhere you want without crossing this object. I press once. You can see this object is not highlighted by anything. Just now when you select, there's a box here they call bounding box is selected this object. So once I click on the empty part here, it's not selected. So no object selected. If I change my color, the object, it won't change accordingly to the color I choose because no object is selected. Okay? So you must understand this one. Selected, not selected for the object. Okay? So you understand about the color already, and of course you can select back. You say, okay, I don't know how to mix those color because it's CMYK. I'm totally new for this. How about I click on this inside here? I click twice, double click. You can change color by color picker. You drag this to the tone you want first, and then you drag this tiny dot here to the tone that you feel is the best for you. Okay, and you press OK. So a lot of way to change your color, to pick your color. Okay.